It's Sunday Fun Day. That's right. Add some digital wisdom to your day with today's digital life hack, and then keep listening. A listener question is right on deck. You use your smart TV for Netflix and chill, but let me show you how to unlock its full potential. I'm Kim Komando. Stop robo and spam calls, junk email and texts, online stalking, doxing scams with Incogni. Get 60% off today at privacykim.com. First up, mirror your screen. Turn your TV into a massive display for your photos, video calls, and even presentations. Next, your smart TV can double as a gaming hub. Just connect a controller and dive into platforms like Xbox Cloud Gaming or NVIDIA GeForce. You don't even need a gaming console. How about fitness? Stream guided workouts from apps like Nordic, Peloton, or Apple Fitness Plus, and turn your living room into a home gym. No excuses for skipping leg day anymore. And here's a bonus. Most smart TVs let you use Bluetooth headphones or earbuds with them. This way, you can enjoy late-night binge watching or your latest YouTube obsession without waking up the entire house. For more tech tips like this, get my free newsletter. Sign up at getkim.com. Hey there, tech lovers and wannabes. Want to stay ahead of the game? You've got to check out my YouTube channel. It's amazing. So many people are loving my new and improved channel. For starters, we've got fresh how-to videos every week, like how to block those super annoying political text messages, let important calls through even in Do Not Disturb mode, and oh boy, watch out for sneaky QR codes that can actually brick your phone. It doesn't stop there. Join me for Kim Komando Today, a fun podcast where we break down the latest tech news and trends. It's like talking tech with a friend, minus all the boring stuff. You'll get the latest tips and tricks to keep you in the know and have a little fun while doing it. Plus, who doesn't love being the tech-savvy one in the crowd? So head to youtube.com/Kim Komando, hit subscribe, and make sure you never miss a new video or podcast. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando. And when you're there, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando, with a K, of course. And I'll see you on the video. All right, now for a slice of something different. Let's crank open the listener mailbox and see what gems that you've sent my way. Joan in Indianapolis, Indiana. Hi there, Joan.
Hi, Kim. How are you today?
I'm great. What's going on?
Well, I first of all want to thank you for taking my call and to thank you for sharing your wisdom.
You're sweet. Thank you.
Greatly appreciate it. So here's my question. I'm a landlord, and I'm looking for an easy way to check backgrounds, criminal backgrounds, and financial status of my applicants. And I wondered if you had something that you would recommend.
Well, how are you doing this now?
Right now, I have them fill out an application, and I take it to the local sheriff's department. And they give me that information, but it's just for our local county. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know, if they move out of the county, who knows what's going on. Yeah. And then the other thing is that I can accept a Zillow application, but because I do advertise on Zillow, mm-hmm. But in order to read the results, I have to provide them my Social Security number, my information. And I didn't know if that was safe or not. So I'm just wondering what you think about that.
It's always that question. Well, let's talk about some ways that you can just do a background check, and then we'll talk about the whole Zillow.
Okay.
So what you can do is that the big credit companies like Experian, they have something called Connect, and this way you can purchase and view credit reports. And obviously, you're going to need their permission to do this, and in the application.
Right, of course.
TransUnion has a similar thing called SmartMove.
Okay.
And Zillow, as you know, with the rental manager, is that they have a tenant screening tool as well. And the whole reason to get your Social Security number is to make sure that there's not going to be a bot, or maybe it's going to be tied to something with some IRS reporting. So there's reason to do that. And it's always cautious. You're like, oh, my Social Security number, I better not give this out. If it's a legitimate company and you're on a legitimate site and you see that lock in the browser URL and you just didn't click a link out of nowhere that just popped in your mailbox, then I know it feels icky, but it's probably going to be okay.
Okay.
It's, because I experienced this myself. I wanted to renew my global entry card. And of course, they ask for everything when you're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
right.
yes, here's a piece of my hair, here's some DNA, my mother's maiden name, and it's like, and we all sit there and cringe. But if you feel confident that you are in the right place, then I think it would probably be okay. So so those are the places where you would get the background check. Now, criminal history, that's probably something else, like you said. You take it down to the sheriff's office, but you can do a nationwide background check on several websites. There's employment verifications. But I think, taking a look at this Experian Connect and the TransUnion Smart Move, as well as, don't forget about your gut. A lot of people forget about that. It's like, does it feel right? Does everything check, all the boxes? And is this person from the military? They're moving in, but and then all of a sudden it just starts feeling pretty scammy, because that's the whole shtick that they're all trying to use right now, pretending to be from the military, and they have to move and they need 3 months free or whatever, the whole thing is. Have you experienced any of those type of scams?
No, I haven't.
That's good.
No, I've been pretty lucky, but I just want to make sure that I'm not putting myself out there.
Yeah, and that's always a concern. It is, because we always want to hold that Social Security number close to our vest. And in reality, we probably as a nation need to come up with some other type of ID other than a Social Security number, because let's just face it, they're all just for sale right now. Mine too, yours too, Joan, right there on the dark web. And they're really not selling for very much. And that's why it's super important that we always keep track of our credit, and we freeze our credit. And we go ahead and put alerts on our bank accounts if there's unauthorized access, or if somebody tries to make a charge on a credit card over $50 and the credit card isn't on the premise. And you start paying attention to all these different alerts. And I know it's a major hassle. It is. It's just a pain in the butt, because I get them too. But we do need to just make sure that our whole identity does stay safe. Joan, thank you so much for your call today. Hey, cheers for being part of the listening squad. Now, if you have something on your tech radar that you're dying to know more about, easy peasy. Head over to Komando.com, click Email Kim. Now, every email you send gets my full attention. No kidding. Now, when you're ready for no fluff, just essential tech stuff in your inbox, head over to GetKim.com and sign up for my free daily newsletter. That's GetKim.com.